What's up, everyone? Today we're going to be going over equipment or gear, whatever you want to call it, for your heroes in Age of Empires Mobile. And yes, I'm going to explain everything you need to know, how to obtain gear, the different types of currencies that you need for them, and why it's actually pretty important for your account, right? So the first things I will kind of break down is the basics, right? So the basic first thing is the building. The building is called the Smithy. This is going to be in charge of crafting, all of your gear on your heroes, right? If we go to a hero, we'll see a gear equipment area, and you're able to equip 4 different gear slots to your commander. And then later on in the game, I don't have access to it yet, you will unlock the signet ring. This is the 5th final slot on your account progression when you unlock the feature, right? You can see I don't have it, so please do not stress in the comments if it does not look like this. Same with your gear. You will unlock gear when you get a thing around town center 12 or 13 on your account. You will unlock the smithy building, right? But gear is really important. I'm going to be honest. And the thing is, a lot of people are getting confused with how you upgrade gear and what it is, how it's obtained. But the best way of kind of looking at your equipment gear on your commanders is almost like a mini hero, right? And what I mean by that is, this is a item that's level 1 out of 8, and I've upgraded it to level 9. And you're able to upgrade these by itself. This is going to upgrade its base stats, as you can see, as the archer defense bonus does increase. But if you craft multiple copies by accident of this equipment, right, and you just have more of them, and you don't have any other archers you want to be using, you can use those extra copies to upgrade these star pips exactly like your hero. And that's kind of why I wanted to say, familiarize yourself with the hero system. This will be nice and easy for you, right? So that's all it is when it comes to upgrade. You can upgrade your equipment by multiple copies for the stars, or you can use levels to actually upgrade the main base stats. And the cool thing is, when you upgrade these stars, that is what's going to unlock these extra attributes down here. So at 1 star, you are going to get extra health. At 2 stars, you're going to get that unit cap. 3 stars, damage taken from unit type counters you down. So basically, cavalry that counters you, you take less damage from them, which is really important. Then archers damage taken down. So again, you take less damage with your archers at max rank. That just showcases over time. Obviously, it's going to be a long process to get there for a legendary gear, but you are able to do this a lot easier on blue and purple gear, and I'm going to be showcasing that, right? So that's kind of what gear is. That's how you obtain them. That's why it's important, and they're all equipped onto your heroes. So how do you get gear? That is the main probably question. How do you get gear? Because you can see here, I already have Laurel's crown, I've got plume hat, I've got lion helmet, I've even got eagle's eye forehead, I've got a bunch of purples too, as well as other gear that's all different slotted on the helmet, the chest, the arms, the belt, right? But you also can earn these random ones, right? You can earn random ones that even this crazy one for 500 could potentially unlock you a full legendary one. You have to be lucky. I will be honest. You have to be lucky. But look, you almost have that 1% chance of getting it, which is kind of crazy for a lot of free-to-play players. To get these blueprints, honestly, all you have to do is complete your island tactics. So if you go into an epic blueprint and hit the how to obtain button, you can buy these from the store. You can get armament supplies through the armories. But if you go to island tactics, this game mode that you're probably familiar with is where you're going to be able to buy them. Because as you push through and you get more and more coins per hour and you're able to claim these for your account, right? You're going to go into the store zone and you're going to be able to see these item purchases. So you got the epic random blueprints. You can even get epic infantry specific blueprints, meaning this will craft you one of the random epic gears that's infantry only for your account. Same with the pikemen, cavalry, as well as the archers. There's some blue gear prints down here. And then on top of it, right, you are able to buy the 2 currencies you need to upgrade these materials. So meteorite is what you're going to be needing to create gear, and I'm going to showcase that in a moment. And then your little coins on this side, your little targeted forging, is what you use to upgrade your gear. So I actually buy a bunch of this for you guys just to showcase it. So we've got 641 bought. Let's go, boom. So we've got this ready for our account. Let's craft a gear together and showcase it off, right? So what we can do is come out of here, jump into the smithy zone, hit the forge button, and I'm going to speed up just for this video a random legendary blueprint. Let's get it a little bit exciting. Let's see if I can get something really good. I'm going to hit the quick use button. Boom. Let's see what a random one. We got some archer boots. Hell yeah. I need archer boots for my archer marks. I'm super happy about that. Love to see that. But now let's craft some gear. So what we can do is either craft a main item that I know is going to be there. So if I have the blueprint, I'm able to do so. Or I'm going to be able to craft one of these epic random ones. Obviously, I don't have enough for the legendary, so we're not going to do the legendary. But what we could do is hit the random, cheap one. That's going to be potentially anything. Who knows? Could be anything. And you'll notice I'm going to need that blueprint and now that iron meteorite I just showed you in Island Tactics in order to forge it. So if I hit the forge button now, boom, it's in the queue. So once this first one is completed, this second queue is going to start and it's going to just go forth. And that's kind of how the smithing works. You can technically put in the queue up to 5 different, forge blueprints and let it do its thing, and it will just cook them over time and create your actual gear, right? So now we've gone through all the basics of crafting gear, the importance of gear. Let's just finish it up and showcase actually upgrading that gear that we've got, right? So if we look at my heroes, I have some boots, and if I look at Rani doesn't have anything yet, which is great. So she's going to have my legendary equipment boots on her now. All 3 of my legendary heroes have a legendary gear boot slot on them. Perfect. That means now if I go out and craft any more of these legendary boots, I could put them and star them up on my main commander, which is my Mulan. So what you can see now, all of my actual equipments are glowing red. This is just telling me I can actually upgrade these. So if I click on my helmet, the one I was working on, I'm going to now go to the little button, press the upgrade function, and you can see the currency I bought earlier in the video is now here. All 658 of it. I'm able to now press the upgrade button, and boom, we are now level 10. We've gained 200 power, and we've now gained some more stats. If I go over to my internal flare, which is the chest piece, it's going to be a little bit cheaper, and that's because each time you upgrade your gear, it exponentially grows. So it's 60 cost now, 70, 80, 90, 100, right? So now we've got that one done. If we went over to my Embrace of Elfaluge, this is attack, right? I could try and push this right now. I'm actually not going to do that. I'm going to focus on the defense side of things and try and make them stronger. So let's just upgrade the helmet one last time just to showcase it. Boom, all done. And that is all from there. So you can obtain this again through Island Tactics, right? This is your whole zone. This is where you really want to keep pushing up. You can see even as we're pushing down this line right now, Chef's Mate, we're going to unlock more meteorite, and it just keeps going. So this is kind of like your main zone for it all. So you really do need to push that Island Tactics. Don't sleep on it, guys. If you've been sleeping on it, you're gonna be like, oh shit, like, and start to do it now. So you've got the income ready to get your gear made, right? So that's pretty much it. That is the gear basic beginner guide for you, and I might follow it up later on with a best gear that you should be crafting for your account. I would just advise for most players right now, don't try and craft legendary gear. Try and craft maybe some blues and purples at the start just to get your free-to-play account rolling, and then work towards a legendary full gear slot like I've kind of done here on my Mulan, and hopefully you power up and helps you out. So that is gear. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Nice beginner guide for you. If you have, smash a like, comment, and subscribe, guys. I'm going to be doing more daily Age of Empires mobile content here. Absolutely loving the game, obviously, as you can tell. And until the next video, stay safe, stay sneaky, guys. Peace out.